Now that we've got the snatch grip deadlift and our setup down, we're gonna go to the next position, which is our snatch pull. We do a couple of different variations, so we're gonna go over the basic ones, what we wanna see, and how we want you to do it. All right, so we're going over our pulls, and we want the big muscle to travel that energy through to our little muscles. So we wanna be able to push into our shoulders. We want to push our legs into our shoulders so we get that nice vertical feeling and we're transferring that energy properly. All right, so once again, walking all the way up to that bar, getting our snatch grip, chest is up, slack is pulled out of the bar, and we're coming all the way up. Let's just establish our deadlift position. We really work on this from the top down. So we set our position, we're over the bar, clearing the knees. We don't want to be too far behind the bar because then we're going to go around the knees, right? We don't want that. We want to come straight up, right into the hip. So as we extend, now we're going to get into that pull position. So the first thing we do is we're going to set up from the top. We're going to bow down to the knee and just press up into the hip. All right? And we're going to try and lock into it a little bit more each time so that we can push into our shoulders. That's our first pull, right? I'm still over the bar. I don't want to let that bar sneak out, right? We don't want to apply that energy and that force forward. I want to make sure that energy is traveling up. Because the whole point about weightlifting is we're going to elevate that bar so we buy ourselves enough time to get under it for the catch. All right, so once again, over the bar, press, shoulders to ears. All right, so if we do it from the floor, slowly, slowly, pop and shrug. Your legs are driving into your shoulders, all right? And focus from the top down, coming to the knee, lowering down. You should feel your legs leg press that weight off the floor. All right, that's pull number one. Pull number two is going to be a high pull variation. So we established that the first pull is just that deadlift. Our second pull is going to be a deadlift with a little bit of a extra push into our shoulders. Now we're going to get into the third part where we're doing a high pull. So we're going to use those legs to push and elevate that bar even more. But I want to make sure I maintain my position and keep my balance over the middle of my feet so that that bar doesn't deviate from my midline, doesn't go too far away from me, right? I don't want it to go forward and back. I want that bar to elevate and travel up so I can go down, all right? So once again, we'll start proper deadlift off the floor, and we'll go from the top. Shoulders are over the bar, so we'll establish that position, start off, just press with the legs, so we maintain that deadlift position. We'll go into a couple of shrug, pulls, and now we're going to add that high pull. We're just pressing our legs and standing. Notice how my torso is not coming back, right? I'm not rowing that bar around myself. I'm coming from here up. My shoulders still stay over the bar. I'm just applying that force down into the floor, standing, and letting that bar feel the energy transfer and come up. So make sure you keep that bar close, staying over the bar, press, 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 pop, and those arms just follow the energy, the natural flow of where the bar needs to go. So that's our high pulls. I recommend keeping your feet flat so that you're not chasing after the bar. The worst thing that could happen is our hips get thrown through the bar and we reach and we're chasing after it. I don't want that. I want everything to stay nice and balanced. So we follow and push up with our legs. If your heels come up, that's totally fine. Just follow the energy. But try to keep your feet flat when you're just figuring everything out. Grab the floor with your toes. Feel the weight in the ball of your feet so that you can apply that force, staying over the bar as best you can. All right, so that's pull number two.